Right, I'm going to talk about intertextuality and how that is used in postmodernism media. Intertextuality means like reusing techniques, images, character structures, or styles from another piece of media in like your piece of media. But it's not done in a parody way, because parody existed before postmodernism and intertextuality came out of postmodernism. But it's pastiching. Pastiching is almost borrowing, reusing, But in this article that I read as well, the article, I don't know it's not actually titled. It says here, incapable of creating original representations of the contemporary life because no tanglement perception exists upon which we measure originality. So what this is going on about is that there's only been one person writing history. Well, obviously lots of people have been writing history, but there's only been one person doing that bit of history, so not that lot. So there's been one person writing history. So we only have one point of reference. So you can understand how if we've only got one point of reference, we've only got a certain amount of options to do in, from media, So what this what this means is that, pastiching and intertextuality is just going to have to be a part of our lives, and we're just going to have to admit that we're running out of things to say. And what it's going on about is like almost postmodernism is just sort of accepting it and just reusing things, but in a more creating a new reality sense. That's what it does in a sense. And it goes into this sort of thing is that pop culture is now our reference points, but pop culture is already recycled knowledge, so it's all just going around and around like the Ouroboros, and it's not actually being created anything new. We're just kind of recycling everything and all that lot. And it's actually, if anything, modernism's fault to blame, because they were the people that only had one person write the history, because they only needed one view, because they only believed that we all should live one way. Creating, capitalism and all this lot that made then a pop culture that then made us all have to have this certain way of constructing things because they believed it would sell, So we then would have, this then created us only one reference point to create things from, giving us these limited options.